You are listening to Sherryl Blu on the Women's Health and Lifestyle Show.
That's right, you most certainly are listening to me. I'm Sherryl Blu. It is, of course, the Women's Health and Lifestyle Show right here on Bang 103.6 FM every Monday between the hours of 9 and 10 p.m. It's 1 hour where we discuss all and everything. But tonight, it's all about chlamydia, and I am joined by Florence Aquah from the Brent screening programme. Florence is still with us.
I am.
Good.
I'm enjoying it.
I know. Oh, isn't it great?
Yeah.
We're getting nice. All we need now is tea and coffee. Well, not tea and coffee and biscuits, or maybe a slice of cake and a cup of coffee.
Why not?
There you go. All right, so before the break, if you've just joined us, we were discussing some of the symptoms of chlamydia and ways of treating chlamydia as well. So, Florence, you wanted to continue on with the text messaging when you submit your chlamydia by post, your chlamydia test by post.
Yeah, the text messaging, you either get a message saying that you're chlamydia positive, meaning that you do have the infection, and my office will ring you and organize treatment for you, or you get a message saying that you're chlamydia negative, meaning you do not have the infection. So that's fine for that particular period. But as I said, every time you change a partner, you need to get tested. Now, when you're positive and we treat you, what is actually very, very important there is also that your partner gets treated as well.
Right.
Because if you're going to go back and sleep with that partner, the chances that that person is also positive is high. But because they haven't come forward for screening, they don't know. So we always need to treat the positive and the partner not at the same time, but they need to be treated around the same time.
Right.
Yeah. So that's very, very important. That when you're positive, your partner needs to be treated as well.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
I think, it makes common sense to me, but I guess when you're in that situation, you might not be thinking that the other person might have to go along and be tested as well. So if we're unfortunate enough to have chlamydia or get back that message that says we're chlamydia positive, how do we treat it?
We treat it with antibiotics. Now, young people don't like to take medication for long periods. So the antibiotics is normally 4 tablets at one go, and then that's it. So that the compliance rate, meaning that those who actually take it, is high.
Okay.
So it's just 4 tablets. If obviously there are further complications and we need to treat you for longer, it will probably be for 1 week. But normally it's just one of those that you take once.
Wow, that's amazing. You see, I didn't realise that.
There you go.
I would have thought, as with most antibiotics, a 7-day course.
No. This is very short. The antibiotic is called azithromycin, 1 gram, and we give it to you, and hopefully, and you'll be treated.
Wow, amazing. And also, I think it's important to note that if you are going to take antibiotics, it can in fact affect, if you are a woman, maybe
if you're on the pill, it's important that you don't have sex. And we do actually advise those who we treat not to have sex for a week, so that the antibiotics has a chance to actually be effective.
Kick in.
Yeah.
And are there any side effects to the antibiotics?
Well, it depends on people's sort of tolerance to antibiotics. These are safe. Some people might vomit. If you vomit, you just need to phone the office, and then we'll sort of prescribe something else. But more often than not, no.
Okay. Interesting. So what about, you mentioned the sexual partners and the fact that they need to be notified. Okay, say for example, I don't know, you're a young girl and you have a guy, you've got chlamydia, you don't know how to tell him that, look, I've just been tested positive. Is there any other way that maybe...
Absolutely. You can, when we discuss your options for treatment for you, we can actually do that partner notification. We call it partner notification. So we can do that for you. But the person will never know who the person they had that contact with is. So we do it very anonymously, and our service is confidential for that young person as well.
Wow.
So your parents don't get to know.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's a service built for young people, to maintain their confidentiality as best as we can.
Yes.
Because sometimes you have to break that confidence if there are other issues involved.
Yes.
But failing that, we do maintain that confidentiality, and we can actually partner notify that your partner for you if you really are not comfortable and you can't.
Yeah, because I think that's very important, because again, that'll be a deterrent, if anything, to youngsters if they feel that, well, mum, dad's going to...
Especially if you're in a new relationship as well, you know, you're thinking, like, oh, what does it mean for my new relationship and what have you. So, yeah, it gives you that confidence that, you know, you can then, you know, carry on with your relationship if somebody else does the partner notification for you.
Brilliant. And that, again, that can be through your services or any sort of gum clinic.
Absolutely.
Right.
At the moment, we're actually promoting a £10 HMV voucher.
Wow.
And it's actually through our one of our websites, and it's called the freetest.me website. If you go on there, you register, you get your kit through the post. Providing you live in Brent, so you have to have a Brent postcode to qualify for the £10 HMV voucher. And once we get your test results back, then we give you the code for the voucher, and you can listen. And it's actually one per person.
Brilliant. Sorry, can you just give that website again?
It's freetest.me, so it's freetest.me. Me.
Wow, nice and easy. So there's absolutely no excuse. People can go along and get a £10 HMV voucher while you're at it. You know, to keep yourself healthy. I mean, come on. Doesn't get much better than that. Okay, I've got a few emails and a couple of texts that have come through, so I want to quickly jump to those. I've had a few messages on the old Facebook saying very informative.
Thank you.
We've got a message from someone who doesn't wish to be named. It says, would chlamydia eventually go... Oh, well, this is similar to what I was asking you before. Would chlamydia eventually go away?
No.
Or once you have it, does it need to be treated to get rid of?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, we've kind of covered that already.
You have to treat it,
It must be treated. It doesn't disappear at all. Right, I do believe we have a caller. Hello, caller, can you hear me?
Yes, hello, good evening, Miss Blue.
Hello, good evening, who's that? Oh, hello, that familiar voice.
Out of sight, out of mind, huh?
No, don't say that. This is Honoree on the line, am I right?
Good evening.
Good evening.
Yes, good evening. I just wanted to ask the lady from Brent, she's from Brent, isn't she?
Yes, I am.
Okay, you said that your target audience is 16 to 24.
15 to 24.
Oh, 15 to 24.
Yeah.
So can I ask, are you buying into this sex education within the schools in Brent?
I do go around certain colleges and schools to deliver sexual health information,
Okay. Because I think that's very, very important, because, like, with most young kids, you know, they'd be too frightened to sort of come forward. So, you know, I mean, it's quite good that you're promoting it within the borough of Brent, then that's good.
Yeah, I mean, and again, you know, the people that we're sort of dealing with are friendly, because you need to have a friendly service for people to come to it. And then by word of mouth, other people will come to it as well. And, you know, the services are there for the young people. So, you know, we want them to utilize it.
And you want them to feel confident in everything,
Absolutely.
Excellent. I wish you every luck.
Thank you.
Okay, then. Take care.
Thank you. Thanks for that, Honoree. Take care. Bye-bye. Wow, thank you. Thanks for that call there, Honoree. Right, so back to the messages. Where were we? We've had a text come through. Says, I have a query. Say someone went to get checked and got an all clear. Is it possible for chlamydia to be dormant and then found out on a second visit?
It depends, because we do have a result that may be inconclusive. Right. So if it's inconclusive, what we advise is that you retest again to get that conclusive positive or negative.
Right, okay, so it is important. And again, as you said, you know, even if it might come through clear, if you change partners, then you go back again. And if there is something, it will display there.
Yeah, sure.
Brilliant. Okay, got a message from Maria listening online. Says people definitely need to know more about diseases like this. It should start in schools and it should be more accessible than it is.
Well, there's a lot of groundwork being done in Brent. So, you know, within the colleges, and as you know, recently, sex ed in school is sort of has been passed by Parliament, so it's law. So, you know, work is being done at the moment. So it can only get better.
Yeah. And as you said, I think it starts, you know, as we were sort of talking about earlier on, you know, there needs to be an element of fear in a sense. You know, fear of these diseases. You know, just because it can be treated doesn't mean it's okay to get it.
Yeah, and, you know, it's about protecting yourself, because the thing is, you may get chlamydia today. You don't know if you're going to get HIV or anything, syphilis, gonorrhea, because all the sexually transmitted infections are actually on the rise.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
and that's very, very scary. And I think anybody that's out there that's having sex, especially as a youngster,
Yeah.
you know, really needs to consider these things.
I mean, nobody says don't enjoy yourself.
Of course.
You're supposed to enjoy yourself, but protect yourself.
Protect.
So we also encourage that you use a condom.
Yeah.
So it's about protecting yourself, but enjoying yourself at the same time.
At the same time.
And informing yourself.
Yes.
Informing yourself.